Alright, hey guys, what's up? Noname Nate here, and welcome to the Runescape Noob Days episode 4. I have not done one of these in about 7 months now.
Months, guys.
7 months. And today we have a guest commentator. This is my best friend, RSMVpleasure, also known as Brady.
Chill.
Say hello.
Say hello. I mean, fuck. Damn it, I did that last time.
What? So yeah, today's his birthday, so if you guys want to say happy birthday in the comments, actually go to his channel and say happy birthday and be like, happy birthday, Brady.
Actually, if you guys talk to me on Skype and you're like 21 or 18 or some shit and you're trying to mail me some alcohol, I'll give you my address, like, straight up.
What?
Mail me
Alright.
40 Ks.
Alright.
Some
So,
shit, dude.
alright. So, basically, in the last episode 7 months ago, I talked about my first PKing experience, and not long after that, the free trade in wilderness was removed. And I remember when it first came out, there was a riot in World 66 Valley, you know, the usual place to go. And
Valley.
hell yeah, dude, everybody was like, there were riots that went on for like 2 years after the wilderness and free trade was removed, and they still were a little bit butthurt about it. And honestly, I don't, I could never guess where the game would be today if they never removed it. Like, it'd be a lot different because when staking and all that stuff came back, the game, it was completely changed. A lot of people came back and a lot of good friends quit. And it changed the RS community like almost completely. And I just remember it was ridiculous when it came, or when it first got removed. So many people did not like it at all. And this was a good opportunity for some people because they were stakers and they never really had a chance at having like a stable bank. And I don't know, it was honestly one of the best moves on Jagex' part to remove it in the first place, because if I could go back and like go back to the bounty hunter days or go back to non-free trade and wilderness, the community like, not in general, not the YouTube community, but like everything just seemed better. Do you agree, Brady?
Absolutely, dude. The fucking Runescape John, like there weren't nearly as many bots, and there were like fuckloads of players and shit. People were actually nice, like higher levels or whatever. I'd go up to them like, "Hey, what's that sword you're wearing?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a Rune 2H." I was a fucking noob back then, but
Mm-hmm.
like I think when they removed it, like, cause like everyone just kind of played for fun back then. No one really knew that much about world trading because not that many people were like buying gold or any of that shit. Like it wasn't as popular. But
Mm-hmm.
when they removed it, they were like, "Well, yeah, everyone's like stealing their mom's credit cards and buying all this gold and shit, and people going bankrupt because of it." Haha. So we're removing it. And it's like, oh shit. But when they brought it back, everyone starts doing it, like making fucking G's off Scape and shit. It's just
Uh-huh.
like,
Like, if
it's
you made it
everything.
big staking, you could fucking sell that for so much. Like, we're not even going to go into real world trading on this video, but when they removed it, it definitely made the game a better place. You didn't realize it at first, but I would go back. I would definitely go back in a heartbeat, because back then things were a lot harder because people had to earn everything on their own. Like, if you wanted full bandos, you had to make the money to buy full bandos. You couldn't just be like, one sec, I'm gonna bring 5 mil to the duel arena and make 10 bill, you know?
Yeah, like straight up, like fucking. See, but back then it wasn't even that hard to like make money. Like, sure, it was a little difficult, and you would actually have to sit there for like a day or two and work for it. But like today, it's like almost near impossible because all the shit is like dropped so much because of
Mm-hmm.
bots and like everything else. Like, it's just like it's harder to get to where you want to be on your cash pile because there's like not that much shit to go and kill. But back then, Slayer was mad good money, and you could go and make like a few mil, and that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Because like a few mil back then was a lot. Like whips were mad expensive and shit.
there were like
But
3 or 4 mil. Like, holy shit, that was the best drop ever.
yeah, and that was before fucking dungeoneering items and shit came out. Like that shit was like the bomb. Like if you had a
Mm-hmm.
whip, like if you had that sex toy, you were like fucking pimp daddy with that shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
shit raped.
Like, oh my god. I remember, if you guys are the long-time subscribers and you were subscribed to my old channel, my 99 Slayer video, I made like 130 mil off of 99 Slayer. From 95, that's only 4 levels. I made 130 mil, mainly because I did Dagonoth Kings and stuff. But I made so much off of that, and now if you do it, you barely even make profits because there's power slaying now. Like back then, if you used turmoil on a task, you'd be like, why are you wasting your money on potions? Because potions were pretty damn expensive when I was going for it. Like, I only used extreme attack and strength all through 99 Slayer. I didn't even drink a dose of overload. It was ridiculous. And honestly, looking back at it now, it's just the game was a lot better of a place because people lose interest when they are, because I'm reading a comment on my old or on the video from 7 months ago. It says YouTube is only fun if you have more than 9 subscribers, and RS is only fun when you have 100 mil bank. And I agree with that, mainly because money is so hard to come by now. Like back in free trade, or back before free trade, you could go to like Bandos and have a freaking ball because Bandos items were so expensive still. And it was completely a game changer. Like the entire game just completely switched when Wilderness and everything came back. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, like it's not that like much exciting anymore. Like once you get like a drop, say from Bandos. I remember like, cause my stepdad built my room and shit. He was like in the hallway like putting up the boards and shit like that. And I was at Bandos with a bunch of my friends and we got fucking Tazits and I just started like fucking spinning in my chair, like flipping the fuck out. He was like, yo, what happened? What happened? I was like, dude, I got fucking Tazits.
And it
But
was
like,
just like 5 million. You were like, yes.
yeah, it was like a split, but it was like, damn, like that just doubled my cash stack right there. Like that was I was a fucking I was like 103, but like, but it's still it was fucking it was exciting because like it's like we just got a bunch of fucking money. But now if you go to Bandos with like 4-man team or whatever, you get like 2 mil, and 2 mil these days is like nothing really. I mean, you can buy like a lot of supplies and shit. I mean, sure, a lot of things are going cheaper and shit, but like the buyables, like all the goals that you have as a higher level, they're a lot more expensive than when you were lower level, like trying to get like a Mando's God Sword.
Yeah.
Do you
Like,
remember when Mando's God Sword was like fucking 20 mil, dude?
dude, holy shit, I had
They were
one.
like, yeah, dude. Remember when Santas were 13 and shit? My brother had that shit, and I was like, what the fuck? Like everything was so expensive, and now you see the Bando's God Sword, it's like 2 mil. It's like what?
What happened?
It's like what the fuck just happened to that shit, dude?
Yeah. It's like, and Jace is making all these dramatic changes to the game, and some are for the good, some are for the worse. Like free trade in Wilderness, you thought it would be amazing at first, and that 9% that voted no, I think that they were right. They were right. Like I honestly should not have jumped at the opportunity of getting it back. It's just ridiculous. So
I agree. Like back then, I was just so fucking pumped because I was like, "Yo, I'll get free money!" Ha! Like, I remember when I was in the call with Jared actually, and he just got handed 50 mil. This guy was like so happy. He was like, "Yeah, 50 mil for everyone!" Like, it's like, damn. Like, but 50 mil, like, back then when they moved it back, that was still like a shitload.
it
And
was a
now
lot.
it was a lot. And like nowadays, like, yeah, you try and get money, but like you compare yourself to every other RS player now that like stakes or does like flowers or dicing or some shit, and they have like such a big bank, and it's just like you walk up, you have like 100 mil or some shit, and they're like, pocket change, fuck
I know,
that,
right?
and it's buy like shit, like not even earn legit. I shouldn't really be talking because I do flowers and shit, but and I stake occasionally, but I'm just trying to take advantage of what's there. I'm just saying, I think it was a funner game honestly back when you actually had to work for your money. But if you just sit there and you get your money freely, you don't have to do anything. You're just sitting there like going on like a 50-50 chance or some shit. It's like, yay, I won 5 mil, woohoo. I mean, like a low level is like 5 mil.
Like you go to Bandos, you get a 5 mil split. Back in the day, you were like, holy shit, you go staking and you win 5 mil. Like, okay, cool, I'm up 5 mil. Let's do another. Like, holy fuck, like that is that just blows my mind how much of a game changer it was. Like, and now
Yeah.
they're trying to do another thing to the game to completely change the combat beta. I've played on it quite a bit, and some of the things are really annoying. I do agree with some aspects that they're trying to introduce into the game. It's just I do not want something that is gonna kill the game. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
like it's
god.
completely changing the game that RuneScape is. It's turning it into like any other MMORPG that where you have like all these other special attacks and shit like that, and you have to click on them, and you have like an adrenaline bar and hold up cough. Okay. Um, like it's just changing it completely from what RuneScape actually is.
Hmm.
So it could make it or break it. It depends on people who like actually like this kind of game style. But I'm not really sure which one I like yet
Yeah.
because I played on the beta a lot still, but like it's so much different from like what the game I'm used to been like I've been playing this game for years and it's like it's so different from like what I'm used to playing. Like it's
Yeah.
like a completely different game. It's like the same aspects, same storyline, same people, same kind of like skills and shit, but it's like it's different. Like
Hmm.
it's not the same clicking like RuneScape shit. It's like all this complicated, fast stuff you gotta actually break your hand to do. Like
Yeah, and you just like either break your hand clicking all the numbers or you hit them on your mouse pad, which I don't completely agree with. But another thing, I remember when getting a 99 actually meant something.
oh yeah, dude, I get a 99 now. I'm like,
Okay, what's
okay,
next?
what's next? Like, yeah, like it's not even really exciting anymore. I remember Native's Maxcape party. He got like 8.99s at once, and he was like, yeah, okay, okay. Anyone got Maxcape, and he was like,
Like
like
the
he's
max skip was awesome.
yeah, the Maxcape's awesome, but like the 99s, it just like it's so dull now. Like
Hmm.
everyone would always go and they'd have 99 parties and be like, whoa, 90, like 99 woodcutting, shitty 99, right? I got
Everybody came. Everybody came to your party though.
one game, dude. I had fucking mad people at my fucking 99 woodcut party. And like
Hmm.
they were following me like Zezima, Zezima, and people were like, are you really Zezima? Like, yeah, no. Like, I don't know. It was fun, but like I've gotten a few 99s recently, and I'm just like, whoop, 99 range.
I
Like,
remember when I got this is like barely when I first started making videos. I remember I got internet fletching, fire making, and cooking all at the same time. The party was huge. Like holy crap! Like there were 150 people at the party, and then we went to Corp, and we accidentally had the friends chat on Loot Share, and one guy got a divine, and I still have that guy added today. Like the guy, oh my god, he deserved it 100%. The guy who got the divine. I heard that. I remember we invited him into the call once we got back, or once we left Corp. We invited him into the call, and we were like, "Dude, holy crap! How do you feel?" And he was like, "To be honest, when I got the divine, I picked it up, I ran around my house, I shit my pants." And his family was like laughing at him because they were like, "What the hell is he doing?" Like, and if you go to Corbin and get a divine, like, still it's a couple hundred mil, but
yeah, it's
still,
still a big deal, but it's like if you already have like a few bill, you're just like, yeah, divine, that's cool. It's
yep,
like, I think it's
another stack in the bank.
like if you had a divine back then, like not only would that make you fuck like your fucking own. I don't know what I'm going. Never mind. No, cut it out. No, cut that shit out. No, it's like, but fucking, it's like you would shit your pants, but that would get you into the game so much more. Like, you'd be like, "Yahoo, divine," and then you just fucking sit there for like a week, never
Hmm.
leaving your room. You'd be like, RuneScape, like that. It gets you pumped as shit. Like it's not like you get it like a good ass drop and you're like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go to the beach. Peace." Like it gets you into the game. It got you
Hmm.
more excited. But now it's just like money really doesn't like matter to that many people anymore because it comes so easily.
Yeah, I remember when getting 99 farming and like smithing and stuff, when you actually had to work for the money to get the 99. I remember 99 farming was one of the most rare capes in the game because of how long it took to get or how expensive it was to get if you wanted to get it the fast way. And now looking at it now, like so many people have all these different 99s, especially rune crafting. But fucking come up with rune span after I get max, but no, it doesn't even matter anymore. But it's just it feels so much more accomplishing when you actually get the 99 that you had to work for the money for, like the buyables. I got all my buyables, well, most of them anyway, before free trade. Most of them. I remember I think I got 99 crafting, 99 construction, and I think that's about it when
Damn.
free trade and wilderness were back. I got all of them before them. I got 99 herblore like before free trade and wilderness, like a few weeks before. I got smithing before, I got farming before, I got all these different 99s before it, and now looking back I'm just like, wow, that kind of sucks how I had to actually put in the work when I could have just been like, yep, let's go stake in, make a few hundred mil, and go buy 99 crafting. Like, nope.
Yeah, and like a lot of the 99s are shitloads easier now. Like
Mm-hmm.
fucking fire making and fletching and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
Remember, I did fletching back when you actually had to type in, like, it still had that X amount shit, but,
Mm-hmm.
like, you had to, like, actually type it in. Now you can just be like, yep, fletch all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's really annoying, because then, like, yeah, they're cheap 99s, but, like, back then, like, you had to grind, and you had to sit on your fucking ass and stay doing that shit. But now all you gotta do is, like, 4 clicks, and it's like, alright, but you don't have to actually type shit and, like, hurt your index finger and shit.
So, yeah. I don't know. Some of the 99s are just becoming way too easy. In before they changed the fucking... I heard that they were actually changing the Slayer XP for the combat beta, so... Not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And before they make agility, like, 400k XP an hour, like, holy crap. Agility is one of the only 99s that's actually somewhat respectable anymore. Like, Slayer, you can power slay that shit. Agility, you just mindlessly click all day. Like, it is crazy.
Yeah, agility, that's like actual, like, it's still a harder than 99 because you still gotta sit there and do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have money pretty much in this game, like, people who have, like, bills upon bills can get, like, 99s, like, fast as fuck. Like, 99 farming, like, still takes time, but you can get it so much faster than someone like me who's doing fucking, uh, papayas and maples and shit. Like,
That's how I did it.
yeah, dude, like, but that takes months, and, like, 99 farming with that shit takes, like, oh my god.
uh, yeah. So, I don't know. Just the 99s seem like they're getting easier and easier to get because, well, some of them anyways, because Jace is making some things easier, but you don't actually have to work for the money, which I kind of don't agree with. So, yeah, that went a little bit off topic. We're going to talk about the free trade in wilderness, which we did, but it's just looking back on it, it was a lot better.
Vagina. I mean, yeah. I mean, I
What?
feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Beiska. No, it's like,
Any last closing thoughts?
um, today was hot. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of miss old Scape because it wasn't going up by many people, but it kept a steady, interested audience, and it was still a good game.
Mm-hmm. So, if you guys want to check out Brady's channel, link is in the description. He is sexy. It is his birthday today. And also, I started a Minecraft channel, so link is in the description. I believe I have 2 videos up of that right now. So, yeah. Yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. All right. Hey,
Knee leg stick. I'm sorry. I have Tourette's.
what?